Ha! I did it. Not only did I survive Skyrim's harsh Arctic cold, and wolves and goblins aplenty, but I even managed to retrieve the Helm of Winterhold from some hapless necromancers. Now the power of the Flame Ochnok is mine to command. Not exactly the path to immortality, like I'd hoped when I first set foot in Skyrim, but you have to stay alive before you can become immortal. Not only can I afford a bed for the night, but in the morning I shall finally gain entry to the College of Winterhold. Their secrets, spells, and knowledge shall be mine. Who knows? Perhaps a few hints to immortality may reside behind those iron gates. Welcome back, everyone. I'm Setharoth, and today we are going to dive into the College of Winterhold. Now, I know you've probably played Skyrim before and are familiar with the vanilla College of Winterhold, and this is going to be nothing like that, assuming the mod works. I've only tried this mod once before, but it completely overhauls the College of Winterhold. It's called the Immersive College of Winterhold, and particularly if you're going into the low-level mage, it is fantastic. And assuming the game doesn't crash on me, which, full disclosure, can happen when you're modding, we'll see what happens.
Winterhold's no matter what.
Alright, let's see if I can just get in. Oh no, I gotta talk to her first.
Well done indeed.
To reset the conversation.
I think you'll be a superb addition to the college. Welcome, apprentice. I'll lead you across the bridge. Once you're inside, you'll want to speak with Mirabelle Irvine, our master wizard. Please, follow me.
Feralda, I have so many places to see before I talk to Mirabelle Irvine. Alright, time to check out the new and improved College of Winterhold. As you can see, the gate is already open. Nice little banner there at the top. I think that's new. Pretty sure that's new. Cool statue, and most importantly, first new additions, 2 new rooms. Now, this is called the Lustratorium. We might as well start here, because it's the first thing you see when you walk through the door. Alright, Lustratorium is just fantastic for the alchemist in you. Might as well stock up, right? Huh, that's pretty, but not usable. Alright. I think this is kind of cool, though. It's like they've repurposed... Actually, this is kind of cool, because you notice how when you're outside the College of Winterhold, looking at, like, the hillside, it doesn't look very secure. It might have, you know, Dwemer powering it, which keeps it from, you know, falling into the ocean, which actually makes some sense and is kind of immersive. I like that. Meanwhile, we're going to do our little mass harvesting. A couple points in alchemy certainly couldn't hurt. Not exactly doing a build like that, but you never know if attaining immortality might require potions, particularly if you're leaning towards Dungeons and Dragons. Those usually, if you want to get into lichdom. Oh wow, cactus right in the middle of the... Yeah, that could go badly. Let's see how realistic this modding is. Okay, no physical damage. Modder missed something. Cactuses should hurt, I guess. Alright, anything else here? Oh, yes, what are those? I'm not even checking. It's funny when you've been doing alchemy for too long. You don't even check. It's just, it's grabbable. It's grabbable. Obsessive compulsive grabbing of things, which of course results in accidentally sitting in a chair. Anyway, moving on. So, our first edition is Lustratorium, which has a number of options for your alchemist needs. And then, is there anything up there that I can use? Nope. Okay. Into the Subterrarium. Let's see what's down here. Alright, we are now beneath the College of Winterhold. I guess this would be like alongside the midden. I don't know if they directly connect, but... So here's more of the Dwemer ruins that are like keeping things going, keeping things fed. Oh, that counts as stealing now. That's new. Oh, now I really need that Candlelight Spell. I might actually have to buy some spells before I can really check this place out.
Type.
Sleeps in Blossom. Ah.
Take a look.
This is new. So she sells potions. Oh, nice! for enchanting. I'm always keep an eye out for enchanting potions, because the ingredients for those can be pretty hard to find unless you're, metagaming and just grabbing exactly what you need. This is kind of cool. They have an entire... That makes sense, right? The College of Winterhold should have an alchemist. They don't have one in vanilla. They give you some of the ingredients, but you don't have someone that can actually train you in alchemy. I've never met an Argonian this far north.
Argonians aren't built for the cold, but this one doesn't mind too much. Skyrim isn't very friendly, so we mostly just keep out of the way.
Given that I'm an outsider as well, that seems like an appropriate response. I think outsiders are good for Skyrim.
Thank you, my friend. Your kindness will never be forgotten.
Alright, I think we'll leave the rest for future investigation. This is kind of cool. I know this is technically like the mod glitching a little bit when you can see through the walls and stuff like that, but I like to think of it as like this might be in a little plane of oblivion and you're peeking through the spell. That kind of gives it a cool feel. I do appreciate that they actually got like voice acting for the new NPCs. I think that's awesome. I found a cool Necromancer follower on the mod, but she looked beautiful, but they copied all of the verbals from Lydia and just pasted them in. So it was really disconcerting to play with that follower because I kept hearing Lydia's comments and her voices and stuff, and turn around and it's this lightning hurling Necromancer, and it would have been a lot better if she had her own voice actor. Oh, we are going to have so much fun with all of you. Oh yeah, after this little tour, I'll actually have my own room, so I'll have a place to store all of my ingredients. That's very helpful when you are a squishy little mage with very little stamina. Okay, I think we got everything from this room, most of them anyway. It's nice that they don't mind they're getting completely bought out. Is there another room here? Yes, there is. Okay, let's see. So we've got more consumables, oven, a wash basin. Okay, I feel much fresher. Is there like a buff for that or something? I just feel fresher. Let's see, Blessing of Talos, Grail Fallow. Okay, yeah, so wash basin that makes you feel fresher. Examine dissection. So this is a plant. Is that a glowing mushroom? Fungi are being carefully dissected to reveal their internal structure. Alchemy, 50 XP. And now you see the glory of the College of Winterhold, especially if you're brand new, because they have all these little things that are totally immersive, right? It totally makes sense. You would find like experiments and things that are being carried out by the mages, and that you might be able to interact with them and actually gain experience and learn. I think that is an awesome touch to the College of Winterhold. Rather than just adding in some things to make it pretty, they added in things to make it functional. For example, a tome that contains botanical pressings and notes on the date and location of their harvesting. Let's see, I can't access anything else in there. Yeah, the lighting is a little glitchy. I think the glitchy lighting is my fault because there was some lighting conflicts in the mods and I may have set it wrong, possibly. I'm still figuring out the modding. I can do about 50 mods simultaneously without things crashing, and then things start to get buggy. The tome contains detailed instructions for distinguishing similar Tamrielic flora. Very nice. Oh, and you can read Durinis, which gives you a little more alchemy. Very nice. What else we got here? Let's see. Oh, another wash basin. Another glitch in the mod. Ironically, every time I try to like focus it on it for you guys to make it stand out, it doesn't glitch. Just when I'm not paying attention to it. Subterrarium Key. Oh, okay, sure, why not? Oh, it opens up to the Hall of Attainment. Cool. Let's see. Hall of Attainment. So this is... I think this is where the noobs would be sleeping, like the new people. So that would mean this would be my room. That is so not my room. Okay. I'm going to have to orient myself here. I might actually have to go through the initial... Oh, wait. That door goes to Subterrarium. So, oh wow, they redid some of the architecture. These rooms are all different. See, I thought this was one of the 2 rooms where, like, you sleep or the other mages sleep, but apparently not. So, okay, so we are in the Hall of Attainment, it said. So let's see, we've got a display case, various arcane formulae, more alchemy, yes please. Alchemy Lab. Methods of implementing more advanced enchantments using standard enchanting tables, yes please. Can't interact with that. Arcane Enchanter, excellent. Another Alchemy Lab. Another book, Tamrielic Flora with alchemical indications. Information about location, abundance, and properties. And more dissections. Someone really loves chopping up their mushrooms. What else we got here? We have Examine Microscope. Several fine lenses to magnify alchemical specimens. Interesting. Interesting that everything I found so far has to do with boosting your alchemy skill, except for one thing, the booster enchanting. I think if we keep exploring, we'll find other rooms that are based on other things. Alright. Tome contains botanical pressings and notes on the date and location of their harvesting. And we've already got 1 level in alchemy for our time. What is this? Examine Megascope. Okay. Lens and crystals to reveal the finest substructure of alchemical specimens. Wow, it's like a microscope. Although there's not really anything you can... Doesn't look like you can interact with it, but it is a nice touch. Another book on Tamrielic Flora for more XP. It looks like these are actually decoration. But I guess you can come in here and learn from them. Feel much fresher. I don't know what that's supposed to do for me. Oh, that is so cool. That makes sense, right? You heat your building with magic, so you'd use soul gems. Okay, it's kind of creepy that you're using them. Well, no, these are good. These are not black soul gems. So the souls of non-sentient humans are being used to heat and sustain Winterhold. Yeah, that's cool. I like that. That is a nice touch. And this is a bath? Are you serious? Huh. How about that? Got a nice little bath in here. Oh, that's steam. Huh, that is that's a nice touch. Look at that. You got steam coming off the water. It's totally a steam bath. Can you... trying to figure out if you can interact with this in some way, like order more steam or... No. There was lavender? Oh, stuff I can take. Okay. In the other room, it was all marked as theft. But apparently okay, this is getting confusing. The flower is safe. Blackbriar Reserve is not. I'm trying to be law-abiding for now, at least until I figure out how to get the run of the place. What else we got here? This looks like your standard room. Okay, wash basins, nice touch. Oh, hello. Okay. Someone really likes is there a druid camped out here that really stocks up? I feel like if you were... This is like how a druid would handle being on timeout. Or exiled, right? You can't go back to those woods. We never see you. You're never home. You have to stay in your bedroom until you can graduate and go off to the woods as an adult. This is how the druid would handle it. Harvest moss everywhere. Although I guess I don't know if the druid would like leave a giant crab trophy. Although now that I think about it, mud crabs are not exactly the character that you would put on your wall. Like, I killed a mud crab all on my own. And you'd all just be smiling like, that's great, sweetie. Any level 1 character worth his salt would be able to do that, but okay. Alright, back to leveling up. What do we got here? More alchemy. Wow, this entire subsection is all alchemy. Not that I'm complaining. I'm just waiting to get into... It's the conjuration that our not-so-noble hero is looking for. Whoa, that is a lot. That is quite a stockpile of mushrooms. Although I know if someone were to walk in right now... Did you see the new guy? Yeah, he was jumping up against the wall. Why? He was trying to pick mushrooms. He's a very, very dedicated alchemist. Alright, that's good for now. And last but not least, one more book. And more alchemy. Sweet. Okay, so let's see. We came in through the doors, which leaves the stairs. Let's see where this leads. So we went in through the Lustratorium, Hall of Attainment. Oh, I get it. They put a floor under the Hall of Attainment where the mages usually sleep. That makes a lot more sense than what I thought was going on in my head. Alright, so this is where the students hang out. We've got food and... is that cookbook? Yeah, cookbook. Doesn't give you any experience, but that totally makes sense. That's very immersive. Of course they would have a kitchen. Da-da-da-da. Steal from chest. Not really going to do that yet. I guess in the students' quarters there wouldn't be as much, like, reading material. Well, no, maybe. Basic principles of metalwork. There's enchanting. Got to love to get me some enchanting. We're not going to do any stealing. We're here to steal knowledge right now. Materials are being used for study. I better not touch them. Okay. Obviously I haven't fully dug into this mod yet, but I believe there is a way. They somehow changed how you can be tutored. Like, rather than just paying money for someone to level you up, like the training you get from regular NPCs, there's some other tutoring function that I have not figured out how to use yet, but we might be investigating that in another episode. We'll go ahead and check out the next floor just to see if there's anything new. We've got another bedroom, more ingredients. Ooh, what is this? Magica? Meteorology. Destruction. Okay. I don't know how heavily I'm going to be relying on destruction for this playthrough. It depends on how much I want to focus on conjuration, but never hurts to be prepared. You never know when a well-placed fireball save your butt.
College is due for a change in leadership.
Big words from a little student. Dwemer automatons doesn't give you XP in anything, but it totally that totally makes sense, right? The College of Winterhold would absolutely take one look at those and think, "Ooh, wow." There's a lot to unpack here.
Laid-back attitude, there are still some things that are
Cool.
off limits.
All right. Alchemical materials. Just this gives you some alchemy experience. A note. If you're doing any experiments, please clean up after yourself. If I catch whoever's making this mess, they will have me to deal with. Near ya. Okay, what else we got here? Alright, I think we've found like every single tome that can boost your alchemy. And there we got our enchanting up, which works for me. And this is just the noob hall, right? This is for the ones that don't know what they're doing, for the students that are new and inexperienced. And then, yeah, I wonder if there's any. I don't know. Maybe they did add something to this third floor. No, it's up Skyrim. Oh, might as well duck back to where we started. Okay, moving on. Okay. Sorry, itching my throat. This is awesome. Alright, what do we got here? Astral Lab Instrument is used to take astronomical measurements of celestial bodies. I wonder if, as you get further in, I wonder if this is some way to interact with this. I know that there are certain elements of the mod that you can unlock later, but I think it's more focused on when you're an archmage. Meanwhile, let's pray to my deity real quick, make sure he still likes me. You know what? We checked out the other one from the bottom up. Let's check out this one from the top down, shall we? Hall of Countenance, where all of the finest wizarding minds of Skyrim meet. Alright, so let's see where we're starting here. Okay, now this is your serious Dwemer study, where they're taking stuff apart and doing dissections and metalwork and all that cool stuff. Read about Dwemer history. Metalwork boosts enchanting a little more. Yes, please.
I'm working on some very important research, I assure you.
I'm sure you are. Are you kidding? Oh, every single one of these is interactable. Wait. That one. Okay, so 2 out of 4 have given me alchemy experience. That's 3 out of like 6. Okay, so like half of them give you some XP. It's not bad, and I've only gotten a couple levels out of it, right? It's not game breaking, but it does give you a leg up in the skills department, which makes a lot of sense to me, really. You go to a mage's college and you'd want to go there to actually, learn, not just pay for someone to give you a spell, but genuinely to learn. That is pretty cool, I gotta say. That is some good work. Oh, examine relic. Just by looking at this sculpture's stable form, you begin to feel calmer. Illusion. Oh, they have some illusion you can learn. Very nice. Tea set. Crucial tea set with ebony with a silver filigree. Another Okviri relic. Tea set. Televani construction, which boosts more alchemy. I'm seeing a lot of alchemy related stuff here. There's been a little bit of enchanting, a little bit of destruction, but other than that, it seems very heavily leaned toward alchemy. Oh, what the? Okay, that's a little creepy. A little morbid. What's that going to give you? Enchanting. Interesting. Well, I would have thought it would have been almost conjuration to preserve. I guess, I don't know, maybe they caught a Draugr and they're examining why it's not degrading. I don't know. Anatomy of modern Nords. Restoration. Alright, now we're getting somewhere. You know, we're spreading our wings a little bit, learning a few other skills. So, of course, you know, 12 years of Limbic. We won't bother with stealing anything but knowledge right now, because having more skills will be key, particularly perk points. Now we're getting somewhere. Enchanting. You can never go wrong with enchanting as a mage, right? Especially... Oh, wait. Teleportation orbs? Okay, we're going to save first in case this, I don't know, breaks the game or something. Plus it would be annoying to have to fast travel all the way back, but I'm kind of tempted to... Click! You must reach a higher rank within the college. Oh, that is awesome. Ah, I love it. So right when you start, you can't actually unlock the full capabilities of the College of Winterhold, but they literally have teleportation orbs to every major city. I love it. That is awesome. It's so cool, because when you, in the vanilla game, right, you become Archmage, and you get a room that's nice, and there's, you know, some plants to pick once a week when they all grow back, but there's not really a lot of reason to come back. But turning the College of Winterhold into a travel nexus... I like that. I know technically you have fast travel in the game, but I don't know, it just fits. I like it. Okay, I think we've hit every room in the second floor, so now we're going to go down to the first floor where they all sleep. I don't know how much XP learning opportunities there will be here. Sorrow of Mara, intricate piece of artwork, which gives me conjuration. Okay, somehow staring at artwork gives me conjuration experience. A plaque that gives me... Alright, yep, now we're in the money. Tome contains Phoenix's insights into conjuration magic, with a particular focus on necromantic rituals dealing with black souls. That's pretty dark. Wow, so the conjuration guy is actually spending his free time learning how to stuff sentient people into black soul gems. That is a little creepy, I gotta say. What else we got here? So we've got blue robes, a shrine of Archae. I'm going to stick with my current deity, thank you very much. There are Akiri relics, though, which I'm happy. Water pipe. I don't know what I would even do with a water pipe. Ooh, yeah. Illustrations for restoration. That makes sense, right? You would study like biology and how to better... I'd imagine it's making the most of your magicka. Right, learning exactly which part of the body to heal so that you can get that extra boost to your results. Oh, that gave me alchemy experience, just looking at the materials. But that one didn't. Okay. I kind of like the scavenger hunt effect of...
I care little for idle conversation.
I'm sure you do.
Need help with conjuration
at the moment, I am just reading as many books as I can find. There's our alteration. And, okay, this stuff is actually takeable. I don't know why this is takeable and other stuff is not, but beggars can't be choosers. Particularly when you are a poor little Breton like myself. Alright, did I just... Is that the same guy? Oh no, different guy. They're wearing virtually the same clothes. That freaked me out. I was like, wait, is he teleporting now? We've got a plaque that'll boost our destruction. Is this Feralda's room? Are you peeking at Feralda's books? You are totally sneaking around in Feralda's books, studying her destruction magic. Alright, I won't tell if you won't. Technically, I'm going into everyone's room right now, reading as many tomes as I can find. And they've got food too. Oh wait, some of this is actually alchemical, so we're just gonna take some of that. Very good. Ah, yes, our illusionist. See if there's anything in here that can boost our skills.
Its own reward.
Illusion, there we go. Well, when you're shooting for immortality, I'd say knowledge is key. Adric Daydream. Very nice. Kaviri Bonsai, which gives you restoration. Okay, studying a plant teaches you restoration.
Is the least appreciated of the schools of magic.
Alright, I think we hit all of the rooms, so now we will check the sub-basement. Oh, that just goes to the midden. Okay, I think... I don't... Okay, we're going to save first, because I don't know how bad the midden is after their little redesign. But I would assume that not much has changed here. Or did they overhaul the midden too? Okay, this is totally not in vanilla. I would remember this if this was from vanilla. That's pretty cool. Alright, what else we got down here? I wasn't planning on exploring the midden, but we'll just go in a little bit and see what's changed. Maybe it's just the entry room, you know? No, I was seeing if it was something you could get XP from. Alright, it looks like the rest of this is actually unchanged, I should say. Okay, we'll go back to the college. There's still more to show you guys. And we do still need to... Is there something good in here? Okay, I need to sheath my investigative spirits until I can actually buy a decent spells. I need flesh spell, combat spell. Need to decide where to put these new perks from alchemy and all the training we've been getting. One step at a time. One step at a time. Alright, I do want to check out, before we go into the main hall of, what do they call it? Hall of the Elements, I think, where they all meet. I want to see this. Is this a second Lustratorium, or is it the same one? It's the second one. Alright, oh wow, so they have two of these places that you can go for plants. One with butterflies, and the other one with torch bugs. I kind of like that. There's like double themed. And these ones you can actually see outside. Oh, I caught a Luna moth out through the window. That's pretty cool. Mountain flowers, yes please. These actually look pretty cool in the nighttime. Like the lighting is really cool. Can't you picture like a druid or something just chilling, pondering on the mysteries of nature? What's in here? Okay, so that's the Subterrarium. We've already been there. So moving on. And I know I'm not picking every single plant, but it's because we have only so much time in this episode, and I want to make sure you guys... Whoa, what the frick? Why did everything suddenly shake? I haven't done any dragon quests, so it shouldn't be a dragon attack, although that night sky is amazing. That's the Obsidian Seasons. Okay, what the... Did you see that? There was like magical energy bursting out of the top. Okay, let's give it another few seconds. I think it's on a cycle. Yes, it is. Okay, that's cool. So the whole college like hums and then jettisons energy. Alright, we're definitely going to be checking this out.
I believe I've made myself rather clear.
Let's see. Alright, I'm not going to do the joining the college quest yet until we do a little more exploring. Alright, let's check out this main. We want to go up as high as we can and see what's up there. Hopefully... Yeah, I haven't started the quest yet, so they're just... Oh, jeez.
We were just beginning. Please, stay
Alright. Guess we're going to get ringed into this.
First thing to understand is that magic is, by its very nature, volatile and dangerous. Unless you can control it, it can and will destroy you.
At least we were able to skip the tour.
I think we all understand that very well. We wouldn't be here if we couldn't control magic.
Of course, my dear, of course. You all certainly possess some inherent natural ability. That much is not being questioned.
Yeah,
what
don't
I'm
question.
talking about is true control, mastery of magic. It takes years, if not decades, of practice and study.
What are we waiting for?
Let's get
Let's get started.
Please.
Please. This is exactly what I'm talking about.
Eagerness
Must be hampered with caution, or else disaster is inevitable.
Just arrived.
Yeah, I like playing mages that much. I have this whole conversation memorized.
You've been quiet so far. What do you think we should do?
I think we should learn something practical, because my character was just running around in the tundra getting attacked by wolves with no armor spells.
Is that so?
See, he agrees with us too. Why don't you actually show us something?
All right, let's settle down. I suppose we can try something practical. In continuing with our theme of safety, we'll start with wards. Wards are protective spells that block magic. I'll teach you all a ward, and we'll see if you can successfully use it to block spells, all right? Would you mind helping me with the demonstration? Are you at all familiar with ward spells?
I don't know any
That's
ward
all
spells.
right. I can teach you a very basic ward, one that's enough for the purposes of this lesson. Now, if you'll just stand right over there, I'll
Will
cast
do.
a spell at you.
I didn't realize that
Block it with the ward.
I'm pretty sure in the vanilla that didn't actually show you the sky.
Wouldn't want
That's
anyone
pretty
else
cool.
to wait.
Of course not. We wouldn't want anyone else to get hurt. Now, where's my ward? Okay.
Now, cast the ward spell and keep it up. Hold still.
There we go.
Well, I think this is an excellent start. I'd like you all to continue practicing with wards, please. I think perhaps we're ready to begin exploring some of the various applications of magic throughout history. The college has undertaken a fascinating expedition.
It's kind of creepy. Look how she's staying in the shadows.
Nearby.
These other two are like right in the light, you know, and she's just
I suggest we meet there in a few hours.
mending
and
into the
see
wall
what
there. You
awaits
can
us
almost
inside.
overlook her.
That's all for now. Thank you.
Oh, Toph dear. I've shown you one defensive ward. I gave you no time to practice it, and now we're going to go to a Drugger crypt. How on earth could this go wrong? Okay, meanwhile, we should have... Alright, I've got 1500, so we got to be careful. We definitely want Akuto's Recital. This is an amazing spell. And let's see, Oak Flesh is only 138, but Stone Flesh is much better, but it costs almost twice as much. I mean, technically as a mage, my goal should be to not get hit at all, so we'll try it this way. Okay, so we definitely need Recital, Oak Flesh, Candlelight for Exploration, and I should stop there despite the fact I want to spend everything I have on the awesomeness that is all of this stuff. Okay, meanwhile, I think we decided to hang on to the rest of this stuff. We can get rid of the silver ring, I guess, and we're going to hang on to the staff until I get a little more practice with my Atronach. Meanwhile, I will show you guys how this works. So, Akuto's spell is from the Apocalypse spell mod. It adds in a whole bunch of new spells, and in this case... Let's show you what it does. So you're storing the spell that is in your left hand. So I have my flesh spell in my left hand, and when I activate this, it has stored the spell. So what that means is the next time I go into combat, that spell is going to autocast. It won't take any of my magicka, but it will autocast. That means whenever I go into a fight, my flesh spell automatically pops on. It is a godsend, especially for the mods that I use to make the game harder, because I have so many bigger things to worry about in a fight than where my magicka is going for that flesh spell. And let's see, so we wanted to get higher and figure out where that pulse was coming from. And stairs seem like the best way to do that. Okay. What about over here? Is this something? I bet that's something that you won't be able to unlock until you become an archmage. I want to figure out why the pinnacle of the college is jettisoning green energy. That would be cool. But apparently that is not in the cards. Okay. Oh, let's see what's down here. So we got up the top. That's kind of a cool effect, right? You can look down on all the students. And it just ties back into this place. Okay. I mean, it's pretty, but it's not really functional. But it certainly is. It's more appealing, I guess. I could see a bunch of mages getting crazy with the architecture and trying to make something like that. I'm just trying to find the way out. Did I go the wrong direction? I think I did. Okay. Alright, and that's the stairs to go back up. Okay, so let's see. So what does that leave us with? We can't check out the Archmage's quarters yet, but we can check out the Arcanum. Arcanium, sorry. If Urog hears me pronouncing it wrong, he will find me. Whoa, this is different. What is all this? Let's see. Well, now we have our brand new Candlelight Spell. So we can figure out what all this is. Ooh, wow. That is a lot of stuff. Artifacts Collection. Look, don't touch. And it gives you Enchanting experience. Very nice. And then this gives you Conjuration, Enchanting. Yes, please. This is some kind of a map. Doesn't look like you can interact with it. You can steal stuff from it. Okay, and then we have a book on astronomical measurements derived from the Afghan calendar. Doesn't look like it gives you experience, but it's still cool. Oh, examine Afghan calendar. Oh wow, that's a calendar? That orb thing is a calendar. That's very intricate. Orrery. What's that? A plaque reads, proposed model of Mundus, derived from astrological data. Oh, it's a oh, that is so cool. It's a planetarium. It's their solar system. That is so cool. It's like the little mobile they used to put over your crib as a baby, but there's no wires. That is so cool. It's just teleportation magic doing its thing. I like it. What are you? A rune stone. Old Norse dialects. More enchanting power. Yes, please. Okay, let's keep the lights on. And alright, so we're going to check the upstairs next. Oh, these are bookcases I can steal from. Let's not do that. I don't want to know what new and improved Urag is capable of doing if he has reason to. But what do we have here? We have another bonsai tree. Restoration. Very good. Ooh, that was an expensive book. No, no skills there. Anything else over here? No? Okay. Let's see. Just more bookcases. And, ooh, some scrolls. Map collections. No experience from those, but that totally makes sense, right? Like, I really love how they've added in so much stuff that really fits what you would expect to find in the Mages Guild, right? There'd be cartography, there'd be telescopes, there'd just be the genuine pursuit of knowledge, right?
Otherwise, you're going to find yourself
I like
in
that.
a lot of pain.
What else we got here? What is all of this? Okay, so we've got a dragon burial map. Do not possess the correct item for this display. Cool. So is there like a mini quest or something to figure that out? I guess we'll find out later. What else we got here? Rolled paper, reactive barbarians, rune book, some more. Nope, can't interact with those. That's new. Inferiors here. Oh, that's cool. They got a board game. Book for enchanting. Book doesn't give XP. Another. Okay, so it looks like that's where. Oh, no, there's something else here. Okay, so these are. Oh, map cases. That's cool. Oh, for each major city. That is nice. Oh, Skyrim in color. I don't know if you're supposed to pronounce it differently or what when the letters are like that. When it's O-U-R, that's different. Okay, I don't think there's anything else here that gives you XP. Ooh. Except for comparing and contrasting the runes used in conjuration and destruction. Yes, please. Alright, rolls of paper, more map collections. And then another, man, they've got a lot of new rooms and stuff that they stacked up here. This has to be it, right? I think I've gotten through it all by now. Yeah, okay, I came back to where I started. Alright, so let's head back downstairs. I think that's everything until I can access the Archmage's quarters. We will save that for the quest line, I think. That makes sense. So let's see. So in order to get out and not die, I already have my flesh spell, but I'm going to need Muffle and Soul Cloak. So I need my Illusionist and my Conjuration. And we've already started the main Mages Guild quest line. One less thing to worry about. So once I get my purchases done, we will call it a day. If I can just find... Let's see, is this Urag? Yes, that is. It's not the one I need. I need the Illusionist and the Conjurer. Let's see, that's Feralda.
You know, they say knowledge is its own reward.
Indeed.
You can see me?
You were just talking to me. Were you trying to haunt me?
Confound it all. I was quite sure I was invisible. Or at least transparent.
Alright.
So, you wish to master the Arcanum?
Alright, little trick of the trade here. If you want to power level your illusion, you get Muffle. If you want to really power level your illusion, you get Akataro's Recital, and you auto-cast Muffle every time you enter combat. It's going to be beautiful. It's not going to be very practical, because generally combat ticks off whenever you are detected, or very close to being detected. However, it is going to kind of naturally, slowly bring up your illusion skills without actually having to walk down the street casting illusion like a madman.
Summoning techniques, please let me know.
Oh, my Necromancer friend is going to have a lot of conversations with you.
Grounds. The locals do not need to be agitated further by Atronachs roaming their town. The summoning of undead is even less advisable outside the college.
Oh, the undead I'm going to summon.
Spells and incantations for those with the talent to cast them.
Alright, next trick. When you're power leveling your enchanting using this mod setup, this is the Apocalypse spells, by the way, there's a little spell down here called Soul Cloak, and I have just enough gold for it.
Until next time.
So Soul Cloak is just like the Cloak spell, except if anything near you dies, you can absorb that soul. Now what that means for us is basically you will be auto-filling every soul gem that fits. Right? If you have room for the soul and you have an empty soul gem for it, it'll load. Just kind of streamlines a lot of the training process that would be kind of irritating otherwise. And given the mods that I'm going to be using to heighten the difficulty, we're going to need every little advantage we can get. Alright, so thanks everyone for joining me on this little test of the College of Winterhold. Let's see if I can find a good angle here. Yeah, this should be fine. Turn and aim this way. There we go. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed the Immersive College of Winterhold. Let me know down below what you thought the most memorable addition was to the college. We saw a Subterrarium, all sorts of items to boost various skills, books, and anatomical studies. I really liked the Draugr that was being held in stasis. That was a cool touch. But if you enjoyed this video, feel free to like it and subscribe to my channel. And stay tuned, because I think this next episode we're going to dive into Saarthal and try out some of these new Apocalypse spells. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Take care. Bye.